What's up, everyone? It's Wacka. Welcome you to week one of SDS season 10, our Ubers season. Um, this video is gonna be able to come out a little bit early because actually every game is already done before Sunday, which is good because um, I would have had to wait till probably Monday to record because I'm going to be a bit busy tomorrow. So thank you everyone for getting their games done a little bit early. Um, Even without we didn't really have an extended week one because I think draft grace period ended on like Sunday at like 4 o'clock, so we didn't have a lot of time to prep. But I'm glad. Either way, we're like a minute into this video already. First up, we got Sam Key versus historically. Um, we got son versus dad. And in this battle, we have the Iron Bundle, Mega Lucario, Entei, Glaring Weezing, Tangela, and Tentacruel versus Marshadow, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Zapdos, Little Ninetales, Genesect, and Crocodile. So I believe we have the two Mons that Sam gave to Heister in this battle, Marshadow and Genesect. And Sam did not bring Pulse. Okay. But we brought Tangela. We have to bring Tangela, of course. Honestly, I'm sure Tangela's probably like Wellspring. We're gonna lead with Entei, which I almost call Gouging Fire. We're gonna click Sacred Fire. It does absolutely nothing. Probably very defensive Zapdos. We're gonna Terra Grass on the U-turn. Okay. But we're gonna click Trailblaze, probably Para. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet Zapdos. Interesting. Gonna Discharge, which doesn't do too much to Weezing. We're gonna see Pain Split, which doesn't really bring it back up too much because Zapdos is just gonna kind of heal all that back. We're gonna see Sacred Fire knock out Zapdos, though, so the Entei ends up beating Zapdos. We're gonna see Ogerpon just knock off the boots. We're gonna see Iron Bundle coming with the Quark Drive speed, and then switch out into the Terra Ogerpon. I guess Freeze Dry just didn't kill. So I'm not really sure why we burned Bundle there. Kind of a weird idea. We're gonna see our Grass type fall asleep, but because they Terra Watered, yeah, we're gonna wake up. Bring in Ninetales. This Tangela is pretty much just fodder now. Gear Drain does nothing. And we're gonna see Tentacruel come in on the Veil. Then we're gonna see Freeze Dry does pretty much nothing, but we're gonna get it frozen. That's so bad. Sam got a taste of his own Christmas magic. That's what happens when you steal Bundle from me. Hello? Technoblast? Obviously Technoblast Electric, right? Why? I mean, wouldn't it have been better to run like Expert Belt Thunderbolt at that point? I get the heat though. I get the heat, and I do have to update the heat of the week doc. I'll have to open that up before I close all these replays, and then I will give everyone their points. But I mean, like, Electric Drive, or like whatever the fuck it's called, on Genesect, I like that. We like that a lot. Did anyone say anything about it? No one even said anything about Technoblast. Interesting. That was cool. And we see a Flame Charge. But yeah, oh wait, does that... Yeah, I was gonna say that thawed him out. Did the Flame Charge thaw him out? Oh, that's what it looks like to me. But yeah, we're gonna see that, and we're gonna see Technoblast. Critical hit. Kill Squidward. We're gonna see Mega Lucario. Ate the U-turn. I mean, that's +1 U-turn. We're gonna see Aura Sphere and Marshadow. Does absolutely nothing. Plus, he won't run Focus Blast. We'll see Force Palm. I mean, I understand Technician Force Palm, but like, isn't Close Combat just better? I feel like you never really run like Technician on Marshadow unless you're like Rock Tomb or Shadow Sneak. I mean, like, of course you only get Technician on it, but like, those are like the only two moves like you are running for that probably. Force Palm is interesting though. I guess it can. I guess Force Palm has that parry chance. I'm not sure what the chance is though. Blizzard does kind of a lot actually, but we're gonna see Marshadow come back in on the Aura Sphere. I'm not really sure why we're clicking Aura Sphere. Like, do you not have like Flash Cannon? Is Flash Cannon not doing more than like half to this thing? Like, I'm not sure. We're gonna see Ice Punch. Tangela we kind of ate that. We're gonna see the Genesect come in on the Sleep Powder. This Tangela is kind of getting its worth, even after a knockoff. And we're gonna see Hydro Pump. We're gonna Flame Charge because Samkey is an idiot and burn the booster speed. We're just gonna see Genesect kind of clean up. We're gonna see a Psychic that just knocked out Tangela with just Psychic. I'm assuming Psychic has to be for like this plus Wheezing. Although if you're running Technoblast Electric, I'm pretty sure like Flash Cannon would have been better. But what am I to say? We're gonna see Vacuum Wave crit KO the Genesect. I don't think that mattered though. We're gonna see Force Palm knock out the Lucario, and I'm pretty sure Bundle's not gonna be able to knock out. Oh. We're actually slower. Interesting. We were booster speed, right? Not booster special attack, if I remember correctly. Maybe this is Scarf Marshadow? I'm not sure. I still think close combat's better, but I do like the Force Palm. I do like the Techno Blast on this. There's like no reason to ever run Techno Blast, but it was funny. And oh, thank you. Anyways, we didn't see Crook come out. We saw Rocky Helmet Zapdos. Oh yeah, this is Terra. I was like, what the fuck? Technoblast Flame Charge. This definitely could have been a better Genesect set, but it will get like a point. Fuck Veil. Honestly, I'm like not ready to have to face screens every game. That's so toxic. Didn't really see like anything too cool here. I mean, you brought Tangela. You brought Tangela to more games than I think you should. Anyways, our next game is gonna be whoever the fuck that is versus Steven. I think this is Odie. I do not remember Naganadel looking like that. But anyways, we have the Mewtwo, Naganadel, Jellicent, Comfey, Tinglu, and Thundurus versus Mewtwo. Oh, which one's the Mega? I think Odie's Mega X and Steven is just regular Mewtwo. We're gonna see Corviknight, Terrazarud, Palkia, Diancie, and Gliscor. Mega Diancie. Anyway, put whatever my mom just gave me to the side. Interesting matchup. I definitely think Zarude can just kind of win here. Although Triage isn't like Prankster, so Dark isn't entirely blocked. Did we see any Terra Captains in this battle? I don't think we saw any Terras. Oh, it was Terra Wellspring and Terra Entei. Well, let me play this out. Let me see the Terras. We're gonna see Terra Fairy Comfey and Terra Electric. Thundurus isn't Terra. I think it's Terra Melmetal. So I'm surprised we're not bringing Melmetal to this game. Maybe because there's a Corviknight, but you can definitely break Corv and Gliscor, no issue. We're gonna see Terra Ground Zarude. Okay. We see Mewtwo versus Gliscor League. Gliscor's probably gonna want to switch the fuck out. And we're gonna see Knockoff, probably the leftovers. Okay. Future Sight Mewtwo. Wait, so we're not Mega Evolving, huh? We don't want to Mega Evolve. Although I think Mega Mewtwo X does have the same special attack stat. We're gonna see Grass Knot, Wisp Mewtwo. Cool. And we're gonna see the Future Sight. Tinglu is still gonna win this though. Oh, it's Recover though. And Cobra, that did 17%. Oh my god. So we see like a bulky Mewtwo and a special biased Mewtwo X. That's not Mega Evolving, by the way. Oh, there we go. There's a Mega. We're gonna see Knockoff still does like kind of nothing, and then Flamethrower does nothing. But U-Turn's not gonna do that much. We see Palkia come in. I'm gonna assume Choice Scarf Palkia maybe. We see Ice Beam, and switch it in the Gliscor. I'm not sure if Gliscor is the right play. That Draining Kiss actually did nothing. Oh my god. Oh, but we heal the Tinglu's Burn, which is nice. And we're gonna Encore into Spikes. Honestly, I'm not sure why we're clicking Spikes on a Comfey. Oh. Yeah, I kind of wish Clear Body like blocked the fog like it was Goldwood, but yeah. We're gonna see Mega Diancie here, and then we're gonna Moonblast into Tinglu. I guess we're just stacking Tinglu. Although I could argue like maybe we expected like a Diamond Storm into Comfey, and then Tinglu eats the Moonblast. I'm assuming maybe that's what we were doing. But yeah, we're gonna see Thundurus do something. We're gonna see Sub Nasty Plot into Gliscor, which we really can't touch, and that's why I don't like Gliscor, because I think Gliscor is super bad. But yeah, yep, it is confirmed Scarf Palkia. We're gonna see Thunderbolt. No Thunderbolt para. We are not a 4-legged creature or a Raichu. We're gonna see Jellicent come in. I'm assuming Jellicent will just have Scald anyways. Yeah, so that freeze wouldn't never have mattered there. We're gonna see Gliscor come in on a potential Scald. It doesn't really do that much. Honestly, Gliscor can kind of stall that out. But we did that to get the Toxic off. We're gonna see Scald not burn Palkia, and Palkia I think can kinda just click a button here. We see Spatial Rend. Okay. And then we see another Aromatherapy. It looks like Odie is kind of being like hard to break here. We're gonna see Gliscor just kind of pivot in U-turn. Mega Diancie is gonna come in. We're gonna see the Draining Kiss. Jaden says, "What is this Stallfest? I thought we were playing Ubers." And Odie says, "Shut the fuck up, I'm crying, I need tissues." Anyway. The Draining Kiss is not doing anything. This Comfey... Oh, it's because it's, like, negative special attack. Duh. We see Baton Pass. I will say Steven did ask me about this, because I'm pretty sure we were going to run, like, Diamond Storm. And he was like, "Can I run Baton Pass if I have Diamond Storm?" I'm like, yeah, but you can't pass the Diamond Storm boost if you get it. We're gonna see Trailblaze into the Mewtwo. And we're gonna see Future Sight. I don't think Zerd's gonna care about that. And we're gonna see Knockoff. Future Sight kind of does a lot, actually. We're gonna see Knockoff again. Wise Glasses, we're gonna see Jellicent. Oh, why are we not going into Comfey? Does Draining Kiss, like, not... Wow. That's awful. That is truly awful. This Comfey, like, did negative damage this battle. I would have expected the Terra Fairy, like, Fairy boost plus the Draining Kiss base power boost with Terra Fairy, like, actually do damage, but it just didn't. I'm not really sure, like, what the fuck happened, but yeah, the Zerd's gonna clean up. Whoever the fuck said Zerd is a bad Terra, think again. I think this is our kill leader right now. But yeah, I mean, that's just what Terra Zerd does, unfortunately. I do like the Wisp Mewtwo. Kind of worked. I mean, we had Aromatherapy on this fucker, but... Yeah, and I like Future Sight Mewtwo X. I'm excited to see what this thing does, because, like, it has a lot of options, but people are like, oh, it's a physical attacker. I'd say, like, Odie and Steven could get, like, a point here. We're gonna see Ornn versus Log next, with the Xerneas, the button spammer itself, which, by the way, is banned from Geomancy. We're also going to see Metagross, Kyurem, Terrakyurem, Meowscarada, Moltres, and Spectre versus Terrapagos, Pheromosa, which I always feel like Pheromosa's sprite looks weird on Showdown. Like, over here, like, its hair thing is, like, white on the inside, but over here it's, like, blue. I really don't understand. We also see Torn, T, G, King, Fez, and Bisharp. People are surprising me this week. Like, they're bringing their mons like I didn't think they'd actually use. So, yeah, getting into it, we're going to see the, obviously, Terra Stellar on the Terrapagos, and we're going to see Terra Fighting on Kyurem. Terra Fighting is also good on Kyurem. I think I predicted, like, Terra Ground for the most part. We're going to see Low Kick. Doesn't KO Bisharp because we are probably very bulky Stealth Rock, and then we're going to see Sucker Punch just to kind of knock out. We're going to see Terrapagos come in on the Fighting Meowscarada. We're going to see a Rock Polish. We're going to see a Rock Polish. And then Spectre is going to come in. I'm assuming we're going to see Terra Stellar here. No, we're going to see Calm Mind and then probably Terra Stellar. No, just another Calm Mind. Interesting. We're going to... Curse? You should have killed this thing. Yeah. We definitely should have killed this thing. Oh, we have Power Herb, Meteor Beam, and Calm Mind. That's, like, very extra. I have to say, like, you have to have Terra Starstorm, right? We're gonna see Meowscarada come in. Low Kick. Gonna not knock out Terrapagos. Terrapagos is very bulky. And Curse is gonna knock out the Terrapagos. Very cool tech on the Spectre. I mean, you still kind of have a sack Spectre and, like, another Mon just to get through Terrapagos, but I mean, to be honest, it might be worth it if you can deal with the rest of the team. As you can see, Mega Metagross, Psychic Things does half to G-King. We're going to see T-Wave, and we're going to see Psychic Things again. And Chili Reception probably into Torn. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, Foul Play. Ice Punch isn't going to knock it out, but I think Bullet Punch is going to knock out Torn. So yeah, you're going to go back into G-King on the Bullet Punch. And then, oh, we actually go back out into Kyurem. See, in this situation, I thought Ornn was in a good spot to stay in with Metagross. If you click Psychic Fangs, something just dies. And if G-King doesn't want to go for the KO, like, I feel like you can just claim something and then you click Bullet Punch. But I guess preserving Metagross makes sense too. We're going to Chili Reception. We are going to see that defense boost on Spinal Injury here. I mean, that's very true. I mean, Kyurem's posture is just absolutely terrifying. Yeah, we're going to see Pheromosa come in, though. And Close Combat's going to do kind of a lot. We do see the burn, unfortunately. Yeah, if I was Pheromosa, like, I don't think I'd be running physical here, but I kind of understand. Special would have also helped against, like, Spectre. I'm not really sure what this thing gets for, like, Spectre, but I do think Special is a smarter move, but whatever. We're going to U-turn into Torn as we see a Defog. Horse? What? Eject? Oh, it's eject pack. I thought it said eject button. I was confused. But, yeah, Eject Pack is cool. I'm not really sure that was the intended use, but I do like Eject Pack. If this thing has superpower, good job. Also, just a reminder, like, if you guys send me your sets, I will definitely keep track of some of those sets and then put them in as, like, heat. They're not going to get heat of the week. Like, if I don't see superpower on this, like, this is not getting heat of the week. But, like, I mean, out of everything I saw already, like, a superpower on this thing wouldn't get heat of the week. But, like, even if he doesn't click it, if he sends me the paste, he can get, like, potential, like, half a point towards getting first pick. I guess I should have explained that, like, before the video even started, like, the heat of the week competition. If you win the most points, you get first pick in the next season. So, there you go. Or even just, like, preferred pick, honestly. Yeah. We're going to see Kyurem come in. on the Glow King as the T spike goes up, and we're gonna see sub Kyurem on the T wave. Yeah, Glow King kind of struggles to break through subs, and I don't know. People just don't use G King correctly. No offense to Log, but like T spike's T wave is so weird, and like you can't touch Metagross with this set, which is awkward, but I mean, like, sure, whatever. We're gonna Sludge Bomb. It does end up breaking the sub. We're gonna see Icicle Spear though, and probably Loaded Dice, because Kyurem is a very fun mon. Icicle Spear is gonna knock out Torn. I'm not really sure why we went Torn here, not like Fez first. Why didn't we go Fez first? I mean, Fez is still gonna die. Well, oh yeah, it didn't die. I guess we're setting up a Pheromosa win, even though we're burned. Yeah, very interesting play. Oh, was that a shiny Pheromosa? It is shiny. I'm still not sure if it's supposed to look like that, but I mean, whatever. Pheromosa dies, and we're gonna see the Kyurem get the win. Good job, Horn. Next, we're gonna see Dedanly versus Fletch with the Terra Urshifu. I think Rapid Strike. No, this is Single Strike. This is Single Strike. We're also gonna see Mega Mewtwo Y, Dialga, Primarina, Donphan, Talonflame. Still like yeah, such an underwhelming bottom three. People like Primarina. I'm by myself this week, so I don't have to say nice things about Primarina. I don't really care about that mon, like, at all. It is a little annoying to prep for, but, like, it's just, I don't know. It just feels kind of like a button clicker, and, like, it often isn't even, like, that strong, but, I mean, prove me wrong. We're also going to see Arcee's Bug, which kind of looks like Arcee's Dark here. I guess the Bug palette is just a little dark. We're also going to see the Ursaluna, Terra Latias, Samurott Rattouille, Magearna, Pokeball, and Rotom Fan. Let me see the Terras really quick. We're going to see Terra Fire Urshifu. I can get behind Terra Fire, honestly. I guess, yeah, Terra Fire is definitely for, like, Arcee's Bug plus Magearna to help with those. And then, actually, yeah, Terra Fire actually just walls Magearna. Unless it's, like, stored power. And, like, Magearna isn't typically boosting through, like, defenses that very well. We're going to see Terra Fairy Ursaluna and Terra Fighting Latias. We're going to see the Urshifu lead Terra Fire. We're going to U-turn on the Rotom Fan. I guess we're going to see this is like Scarf Rotom Fan, I guess. And yeah, Dialga's going to come in. The fact that the Air Slash did half to Urshifu is insane. Like, Urshifu does not have, like, defense. We're going to see Samurott Rattouille. Let's just switch in. And it's going to live a crit Aura Sphere from a Dialga. We're going to get up a spike with Ceaseless Miss. And yeah, Aura Sphere is just going to knock out the Samurott. All that for one spike. 14 points, by the way. I am, like, there's also a Donphan and, like, Gale Wings Defog. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We're going to see Thunderbolt into Talonflame, but we're going to switch out into Rotom on the Roost. Are we going to see a Defog? No, we're going to see Donphan come in on the Air Slash, which took half. Why are we doing that? Yeah, we're going to see Dialga kind of switch in, though. The Danley is going to have a hard time removing that spike if he wants to do that now, because I feel like Talonfly doesn't have Defog, and, like, our spinner is kind of low already. We're going to see a Floor Cannon, which doesn't do that much, but yeah, Jetpack is a pretty cool set of Magearna. Because, I don't know, me personally, I don't like the idea of using Floor Cannon, but I don't think it gets, like, Moonblast, so I guess you have to run it. We're gonna see Terra Fairy on the Dawn Fan. We're gonna bulk up an Earthquake. See, this is exactly what I said would happen. If you... who set up Trick Room? Oh. Duh. I wasn't even paying attention to it setting up Trick Room. This is exactly what I said with Ursaluna Terra. Like, you just kind of click bulk up. And especially, I gave Dawn Fan as an example. So it's funny to see this week 1. Where, like, Ursaluna... This is definitely Guts Ursaluna, and they just click Toxic on it. This doesn't have to be bulletproof. People see, like, bulk up and they're like, oh, it's unnerved. Oh, it's bulletproof. Nah, bitch. If you're Guts, it's over. It's not over, but, yeah. We're gonna see Facade. I'm not really sure why we set up Trick Room, though, because, like, we didn't really use Ursaluna to smash buttons. We kind of used Ursaluna to set up. So I guess you got, like, set up in the Trick Room, but, like, I kind of disagree with running Trick Room on this. Yeah, I mean, like, it's still gonna go down, but, like, you kind of saw, like, we kind of just sacked, like, a few pieces just to get in. And the Danley's team is looking a little bit rough right now. We're gonna see Latios come in. We're gonna see Ice Beam. Doesn't do that much. And we're gonna miss Draco. Mewtwo, I think, is a little bit bulky on the special side. I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume that the Draco did, like, 60%, though. And we're gonna see Magearna come in on the Ice Beam. That Ice Beam did a lot. Flamethrower is gonna knock it out. And then Arceus Bug is gonna come in. Arceus Bug does not get first impression. We're gonna see Trailblaze though, and then Thunderbolt knocks out Talonflame. Talonflame is a piece of shit. This thing clicked Roost. Congrats, you wasted 10 points. We're gonna see Earth Power. Oh, are we seeing the comeback? Oh my lord. And we switched out a Mewtwo in the first place. Oh no, is it? Oh, it's just over. Wow. Good job. I think... What did we do here? We switched out. We definitely... Like... Switching out was definitely like a losing play. Unfortunately. I'm not sure. Flamethrower probably didn't knock this out anyways. I don't know. It's Mewtwo. If it knocked it out, like, I'm pretty sure we lost the game because we switched out. But it's Ubers. I don't really know any Ubers calcs, especially Arceus. Like, I don't really want to put Arceus in my calculator, like, ever. But yeah. Good job. I am not very impressed by this Magearna. Sorry, Fletch. The Ursaluna is also not very impressive. I do like the Trailblaze on this thing though. I thought I saw something in here. Not really. We didn't really see anything interesting in this battle. I like the Arceus Bug. Our next game is going to be Wisdom versus Zelda. And we're going to see the Zacian Zamazenta Crowned. It's not going to show it until the beginning of the battle. We're also going to see Terra Manaphy, Venusaur, Mega Venusaur, Terra Jugulus, and Klefki. This is basically what I feel like Wisdom's, like, this is his lineup most weeks. He has a very short team, I'm realizing. Like, look at his team, like, look how, like, it's just, you just go kind of straight down the line. Like, they're all kind of the same height. I kind of like that, though. Anyways, on Zelda's side, we're going to see Terra Latios, Gouging Fire, Shampoo, Goldingo, Mega Gengar, and Gligar. We're seeing some low tier. Like, I did not expect to see this many low tiers week 1. We saw Gligar, we saw Rotom Fan, Talonflame, which should be like 1 point. I did put it at 10, so I really can't count it as like low tier, but in my personal canon, Talonflame is like 4 points, if not even lower. But yeah, we saw Bisharp, which is not even fully evolved. We saw Jellicent. We saw Tangela and Tentacruel and Weezing and Entei. Yeah, I don't know. I like that though. As we're gonna start off, we're gonna see um, Terra Ground Manaphy, Terra Fire Jugulis. We're gonna see Terra Electric Latios. By the way, if you guys are interested in seeing like the chat and like the extra details of the game, like the play button and stuff, like I think other like YouTubers, if they're reviewing like showdown content, like they usually show more than just the screen. If you guys are interested in like seeing the chat and stuff, let me know. I just kind of have it set up so it only shows like the battle, but I wouldn't be surprised if people want to see like the chat and stuff and like all the other stuff going on, just to, like show more. Um, the only reason I didn't make it look like that this week is because I didn't want to I didn't want to like ruin the setup I have currently. Without like, it takes me a while, especially on OBS, to like drag around and stuff, and like I'm not very technology, so yeah. Anyways, we're gonna see Gligar lead into Manaphy, which just flip turns on the Latios. Latios getting a taste of his own medicine, getting flip turned on. We're gonna see Venusaur come in. Very interesting because this Latios is typically like destroys Venusaur, so like I'm very curious as to like why we did that. Also, no. Never run Psychic on this thing. As you nerd, I'm DMing you right now. Where the fuck is my DM with you? Do not run Psychic on Latios. Bye. Okay. Mission complete. We don't run Psychic on this fucker. We run Luster Purge. Thank you very much. We're gonna see Recover. I'm gonna assume it's like Psychic, Recover, Thunderbolt. Yep. See, yeah, I just understand. I understand. We might even have... No, Psychic Thunderbolt just kind of hits everything. Excuse me, what the fuck did I just see? Mega Venusaur came in on Earthquake. And then we go Gouging Fire. Not really sure why I wouldn't Gouge on this thing. We're gonna see Synthesis, though. We're gonna see Protosynthesis attack, though. And we see a Dragon Dance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, and we see a Scale Shot. Not loaded dice, though. I guess we're just setting up our speed, though. We're gonna see Acid Armor. We're gonna see Scale Shot again. Ooh. Yikeroonies. We're gonna see a Scald. Not do that much. We can't get burned. We're Fire type. We're gonna see Morning Sun. Manaphy is a fucking asshole bitch thing because obviously we don't have Rest or like... The thing with Manaphy is like this thing really wishes it had like Recovery. But instead we just become setup fodder anyways because Acid Armor... Like, see, Manaphy's just not good, guys. Don't use Manaphy. It's bad. We're also going to see Blitz just like knock out... Wow. We're going to see Klefki come in. We probably should have brought this in earlier to click Thunder Wave as we died. But I understand when to keep it around because like we don't want to lose to Chiampao. But it's not looking good for Wisdom. I'm going to assume Gouging Fire is just going to kind of win here. We're going to see a Flare Blitz. Oh, okay, no, we survived. We survived. Jugulis is going to be able to knock out. But I'm also going to assume Shadow Ball is going to knock us out. And then Mega Venusaur. I'm not really sure if Mega Venusaur is going to really be able to handle Gengar. Although Gengar is slower than... Oh no, we're Zombies in the Crown. We're actually slower. But we would probably take like nothing. Yeah, we take nothing. And we get heavy slammed. So... Why are we going Chiampao? Endure? We just want to show our tech. I understand. Weakness Policy Chiampao. We clicked Endure. Why? Why? It looks like in the chat it was an accident that he clicked Endure twice. I'll give you a point. It can't be Heat of the Week because it didn't do shit. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna see the Earthquake. Heavy Slam, the Gligar, and Earthquake will knock out Zamazenta. GG's. Run, Lester Purge, you fucktard. I'm just kidding. I love you. Anyways, our next game is going to be me versus Chickadee. I'm going to be bringing Tapu Koko. I typically wouldn't bring Koko in the first slot, but Orin kind of revealed one of my sets was, like, really weird. And I had to, like, mix up some of my slots. So, beware. Koko does not belong in the first slot. It sure does not. Anyways, we're going to see Koko, Terra Zygarde, Yveltal, Arctozolt, Ferrothorn, and Slowking versus Kieran Black, Enamorus, who's hiding behind Eternus's big fat head, Empoleon, Mega Audino, and Keldeo. So yeah, another low tier with Mega Audino and I guess Arctozolt. Anyways, I forgot what the Terras were. We're going to see Terra Poison Zygarde, and we're going to see Terra Stellar Arctozolt, Terra Poison on Enamorus, and Terra Ice on Keldeo. We're going to see Yveltal lead into Kieran Black. Honestly, the Kieran Black lead made a lot of sense. And we're going to see Freeze Dry. We're going to see Specs Freeze Dry, which is over half to Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is going to get up a Stealth Rock. And then we're going to switch out into Slowking on the Enamorus, or on the Empoleon, or whatever his name is, Eternatus. Duh. I'm going to bring in Arctozolt. He's going to stay in with Empoleon because he's insane. And I'm going to go back to the Ferrothorn on the flip turn. Haha, you get more chip than I do, and I get my health back with lefties, because Ferrothorn's a funny Pokemon. However, I don't want to stay on a Flamethrower, so I'm going to go back into Slowking. If this thing had, like, Toxic, I think that would be the only way to beat Slowking, but yeah. We're going to see Empoleon come in on the Psychic Noise, which will prevent it from roosting, I guess. And then we're going to see Audino come in, actually, as I chill Reception out into Zygarde. And I can get off my Terra here. I can substitute. And I had a feeling like, oh, you really can't do too much to me. I'm going to click a Toxic. And he's going to roar me out. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to laser focus on his flip turn as he brings in Enamorus. And unfortunately, I switch out here. I really want to stay in because Yveltal actually lives a Moonblast if it's not like Specs, but I didn't want to risk it being Specs because I was like, damn, I kind of need Yveltal to like do everything for me. So yeah, I switch into Slowking here as he brings in the Enamorus. He's going to click Calm Mind again as I Ice Beam, doing absolutely nothing. We're going to see another Calm Mind as I Chilly Reception out into Zygarde. I kind of forgot this thing got, like, Earth Power. So, unfortunately, I kind of sacked my Zygarde. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I lose because everything I have is slower or dies. So, I was like, yeah, GG. He's going to Terra Poison. I'm going to Meteor Beam. I'm going to crit him with the Meteor Beam. I'm so sorry, Chickadee. See, I didn't want... I just didn't deserve, like, a boring, like, get 6-0'd game, okay? That's all that happened here. You just, like, didn't deserve the 6-0. No one else got 6-0'd. I'm not getting 6-0'd week 1. So, yeah. Arctozolt's going to help me, quite literally. Great nickname on my behalf. He's really helping me. But yeah, we're going to see the Meteor Beam. And... yeah, everyone, I guess some people in chat were like, what the fuck? Why is this Meteor Beam? I feel like Meteor Beam is like a pretty basic set on this thing, but like, you know, people are surprised, so I'll give myself like a point for it. But yeah, we're gonna see Audino come in. Audino did not eat it because Audino must be like Fizz Def for Yveltal. We're gonna see Flamethrower, doesn't do like anything. And we're going to see Empoleon come in on the Blizzard. Snow's going to run out, and I'm like, oh, perfect opportunity to get up Hail. Kieran Black is gonna come in. So actually, it's so funny in Gen 9 that this is like the true heat, by the way. Actually, like running Hail in Gen 9. The reason why we run Hail is because we're not in Gen 9. We don't get Snowscape. We have to run Hail. I could be wrong, but I feel like Showdown should just change every Pokemon with Hail to Snowscape. I like, and there's some very weird shenanigans that can happen with Iskew as well, where it can click Hail and Snowscape in Nap Decks and just kind of like sit there against any physical attacker. It's really stupid and really toxic. But the only reason I run Hail here is to like self-set Hail. Chip damage is also nice, but the difference between Hail, before I like get too far tracked, Hail does not give ice types a defense boost like Snow does. So if I was physical Zolt, for example, if I had like I can't reveal that tech, but if I had like Bolt Beak, like this thing is taking like half instead of like 30%. But yeah, I'm gonna click Blizzard. It is my strongest move. I thought about running like Ancient Power, but like it wasn't gonna help me. I'm also kind of surprised Chickadee just locked in Ice Beam there. Very bold move, honestly. And yeah, Arctozolt's unfortunately gonna go down. I'm gonna bring in Ferrothorn, which dies to Ice Beam. Why the fuck did I do that when I had a Slowking right there? When I had a Yveltal that outsped and killed it with anything? I don't know. I guess I saw the homophobia and I was like, fuck you, Ferrothorn. Die. I'm gonna bring in Yveltal now. As I knock out the choice specs. Yeah, it was specs. Like, I don't know why I didn't just go into Yveltal or even like Slowking. Slowking wouldn't have been like the incorrect answer. I would have risked getting frozen, I guess. So, I mean, Yveltal is like the very clear correct answer there. Even like Tapu Koko, I think, was a correct answer. But yeah, now we're gonna bring in Mega Audino. I'm gonna click Acrobatics, which does a lot as he clicks Wish. And Empoleon's gonna come in on my Laser Focus. I guess the reason I clicked Laser Focus here is I was pretty concerned about this thing, clicking Protect. And so I clicked Laser Focus. Unfortunately, Orin had to reveal what Laser Focus does, but it guarantees a crit. I just O-code. Honestly, I didn't even realize I O-code this Empoleon. That is insane. That is fucking insane. Crit knockoff just kills Empoleon. And Eternus is going to come in. He's going to Dynamax Cannon. I didn't really have a switch in. I guess I could have swapped in my Slowking, but I didn't want... Honestly, I'm not really sure why I didn't go Slowking here. I guess I just wanted to let him take my Yveltal safely. Chickadee should have 6-0'd me in this battle, but Arctozolt really helped me. And now Dad Jokes is going to kill this Keldeo. The true loss of this battle is Chickadee not having nicknames on his Pokemon, and also joining me because he forced me to do a speed tour. And by force, I mean I like kind of volunteered, but he ran it. So that's okay. It's fine. Coco's gonna come in. I didn't want Keldeo to like do something silly. He has 3 Mons left. Even though Audino, like, it has 6%. I really didn't want to have to like fuck with Audino in this battle. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just bring in Coco. He can't rest in electric terrain. This fucker was Flip Turn, Icy Wind, Roar, Rest. This must have been his Zygarde answer. I mean, like, it obviously was. He clicked Roar earlier, but, like, it was obviously his answer, but, like, sure. Learn your terrains. Anyways, I'm gonna U-turn. And despite being the Zygarde answer, Zygarde actually knocks it out with the Toxic from, like, turn 3, so... Haha. And, yeah, Audina's gonna come in, Wish. I'm gonna Psychic Noise to kill this thing. Eternus is going to come in, and it's going to Sludge Wave for, like, not that much. Psychic Noise is just going to knock it out before it can get the Wish back. I think Psychic Noise was a roll to kill, so it could have taken a little bit longer, but my Slowking did have Slack Off. And Coco had Gleam, not that it meant anything, but if I had to risk a Speed Tie, I guess it would have been worth risking a Speed Tie. And I'm pretty sure, actually... I wanted the Eternus to live because I want to see if Wish got blocked by Psychic Noise. Like if you receive a Wish, if it got blocked by Psychic Noise, I would have liked to see that. But yeah, Jeezy's a chickadee. I'm very sorry, but Arctizzle did what it had to do to prevent like a 6-0 this week. Because I don't think anyone else got a 6-0. I could be wrong. I still got 2 games to watch. Anyways, we're going to see Jaden versus Liger next. We're going to see Miltank. Another low tier. Okay. Scissor, Fluttermane, Thunderous Therian, Rayquaza, and Great Tusk. The Thundy and the Tusk are Terra. We're also going to see Iron Treads, Calyrex Ice, Terra Skeledirge, Terra Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Mega Salamence, and Silvally. Now, if I start the battle, I can't see anything because they yapped so much in the beginning before even like playing. We are going to see Terra Water, Thundy, and Terra Grass, Tusk. We're going to see a bunch of different Terras on Liger's Mons. Like, he ran Terra Electric on the Silvally, which made me think that this was Silvally Electric because in Terra Preview, the Silvally's type is actually revealed, which is why when I run Silvally, I just run like the normal Silvally with the plate so that it's always like normal. But yeah. However, I think Liger did pull a funny trick here. He made every single one of his Mons a different Terra. He put Terra Flying on his illegal Terra Treads. He put Terra Water on his illegal Terra Calyrex. He put Terra Dark on his Mega Salamence. And he put Terra Electric on his Silvally. However, the true Terra is the Terra Steel Skeledirge and Terra Water on Shifu. Anyways, with that long intro into this battle, we're gonna see U-turn whatever the fuck his name is into this thing. I think the reason why we stay in, I think Tusk just lives Surging Strikes. Although I'm not sure if you want to stay in on like Terra Water Surging Strikes, there was no Surging Strike switch in. So I'm assuming what was happening is Liger predicted him to Terra Grass. So we just U-turned out to not die to like water or to Grass Terra Blast. So that's what happened here. Like it was like a big brain play on both sides turn 1, and I like to see that. We're going to see Headlong Rush, though. Not a very big brain play, actually. We're going to see Dragon Dance into the Ice Spinner. And then we're going to see Hyper Voice Salamence, which doesn't KO because we are Koba Berry on Tusk. And now we're going to see Spinner knock out Tusk. We're going to see Thundurus come in. As we see the Terra Water, we're going to Volt Switch on Silvally. And bring in Miltank on the Silvally, which is just normal Silvally. Very funny. Although, I would have laughed if you, like, nicknamed this thing, like... Even if it wasn't, like, Silvally Electric, if you nicknamed this, like, Silvally, like, Steel, it would have been so funny. Anyways, we're going to see Skeledirge come in. And we can bring in Thundurus. On the Terra Steel, we're going to see a Whiff. And I'm considering speeding up here because I did actually watch this game, and whatever the fuck I watched for like 30 turns coming up, I have no words. Let's just watch, and we'll sit and we'll enjoy the battle. Anyway, so how are you guys doing tonight? It is Saturday. It's almost 10 o'clock by the time I'm recording this, which is weird. I went out for Pokemon Go Community Day earlier, and I got myself a couple shinies. Casually caught Shiny Shaman, which wasn't really part of the comm day. I just happened to complete, like, the Master Research or whatever the fuck they call it. And I got myself a Shiny Shaman just, like, randomly throughout the day, which is very nice because those researches take a long time, and I'm pretty sure that was a research I've had since the Sinnoh tour, which happened on like Pokemon Day. You know, like the day that Legends Arceus got announced. I've had that research for that long. Honestly, I'm not sure what's more surprising, the fact that I got the Shiny Shaman before we got more Legends Arceus news, or the fact that we just haven't gotten like Legends Arceus news, or I'm sorry, not Legends Arceus, Legends ZA, um, Legends ZA news at all this year. Anyways, I guess to give context as to what's happening in this battle though, Jaden's just trying to like stall out PP, I think. It didn't really work very well. And the Skeledirge is just not getting paralyzed because Liger is very lucky. And then we're gonna see Dragon Ascent, which doesn't do anything. I guess Dragon Ascent was our best move to hit Skeledirge, which is interesting. But yeah, Fluttermane's gonna come in. We're gonna finally KO the Skeledirge. I'm glad that my rant lasted long enough because whatever the fuck I just watched, like, did not make sense and I did not feel like making any comments about it. Anyway, we're gonna see Scissor come in. We're gonna Mega Evolve into Surging Strikes, which does pretty much nothing because Mega Scissor is very anti-fun. But it's obviously like Scarf Shifu. Bandit would have been able to like two-shot, but like still. But yeah, Silvally has Flamethrower. If Silvally didn't have Flamethrower though, I'm pretty sure Scissor won the end game. Treads isn't doing shit. Calyrex probably isn't doing shit. Even though it's literally Calyrex Ice, like, it still probably isn't doing shit. Flamethrower was your saving grace here. So good job, Liger, for prepping for Mega Scissor. Yay! This was a really cool Mega Salamence set. I'm not sure what the rest of the set was, but if it was just Dragonets to boost speed, very cool. I don't know about the rest, though, because I didn't get to see some of your other mons. And I truthfully didn't really see anything cool from Jaden's side, unfortunately. Did I see anything cool on Chickadee's side? Oh, I will definitely give this Keldeo, like, something. But, yeah. I'll have to ask people what the heat of the week will be, because I'm not sure if we'll see anything here, because we do have a Sacred Ash battle. All shade thrown at you, Sacred Ash. Like, you don't bring anything cool ever. Sorry. And, like, we see... Look at this team. Hello? We have Arceus Electric, like, Yawn, Arceus. We have Solgaleo, which, like, sure, Wacka loves his weakness policies, but, like, Psychic Steel, like, there's no such thing as Psychic Steel. It's just called weakness policy type. We also have Giratina, which is, like, boring, like, oh, I'm gonna sleep all over you and just kind of win. We have Iron Valiant, which is, like, really garbage. Milotic and the Abomasnow versus Abashta's regular Gengar, Arceus fighting, I think. Yeah, it says Arceus fighting. Mega Charizard X, Landorus, Mew, and Liepard. Again, seeing Abomasnow and Liepard in this game, like, I am just surprised people are using their low tiers, because when I came into, like, running the season, I didn't think anyone would draft a low tier nor like bring them to games. But I think most people end up bringing their low tiers, and like to that, round of applause. Anyways, we have, for some reason, Sacred Ash ran Terra Normal on his Arceus. I'm assuming what he did, I'm assuming this is like regular Arceus with the electric plate, or the Zap plate as they call it. Yeah. We don't actually have a Terra on Sacred Ash's side because we have Terra Driftblim, which again, we have Giratina. Why the fuck do we have Terra Driftblim? But we also have Flygon. And on Abash's side, I don't think we have a Terra on that. Oh, it's Terra Ground Mew. I'm stupid. Okay. We're going to see Solgaleo lead into Mega Charizard X as we see Mega Evolve. Flare Blitz does kind of a lot. But we have Flame Orb Milotic, which is definitely like not a real set. We're going to see Swords Dance. And we're going to see Flame Charge. See, the real set here, Milotic ain't doing shit unless it's like Dragon Tail. So unless it was Dragon Tail, Billy Drum is like definitely the play. But we have Haze. Sucks to suck. I guess we're just gonna kind of click Swords Dance. And we get the Confuse. Uh-oh. Let's see, Alluring Voice plus Haze? That's kind of nasty. Like, we kind of Alluring Voice, we let them set up, and then, like, once we know they set up, then we click Haze. Brutal. We're gonna see Outrage not do that much, but my Milotic does end up winning that 1v1. We're gonna see Gengar come in. Shadow Ball's gonna knock out my Milotic. My Milotic did a job. Like, honestly, props to my Milotic for actually beating, like, a Fire Dragon type. Like, most bulky waters couldn't be asked to actually beat, like, Gouging Fire, Charizard X. Let alone probably even, like, Turtonator, so good job. We're going to see Arceus Fighting come in on the Solgaleo. Arceus can't get knocked off, though, which is cool. We're going to see a Thunder Wave. Excuse me, into Booster Speed Valiant. Very brutal. We see Dazzling Gleam from Arceus Fighting. See, even the fighters have, like, the gay in them. Hello? Oh, it is Arceus Electric, but, like, for some reason, this just looks like Arceus to me. Like, does that not just look like regular Arceus? I don't know. I guess, like, its butt and its, like, head thing is, like, a little dark yellow. But if you asked me, I probably would have said that was regular Arceus. We're going to see Mew come in. That did a lot. We're going to tear ground. Judgment. Oh, we are immune to Judgment. I think what you should have done here is probably click Ice Beam again. Truth be told. But I'm not going to be one to judge. We're going to see Abomasnow coming on the Mew. We're going to... well, actually, it wouldn't have made sense to tear ground on a potential Ice Beam. So, yeah, no, Judgment makes sense, but I think Ice Beam is safer. We're going to see Woodhammer into the Arceus Fighting. And Judgment doesn't knock out Abomasnow, actually. Like, that's on the special side, too. So, the fact that we kind of live... The fact that we ate there, insane. We're going to see Ice Shard, though, because we missed Leech Seed. Leech Seed is a fraud move, though. We're going to see Solgaleo come in, Sunsteel Strike. Doesn't do that much. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Solgaleo's, like, kind of weak. It definitely has, like, its games where, like, it does a lot. But, like, overall, if you're just running it to, like, click moves, I feel like it's not very strong. It could just be me, though. We're going to see Calm Mind Landorus, though, as we see Icy Wind, knock down the speed, and then Icy Wind again, knock down the speed even more. Earth Power, like, this thing just ate 2 hits from fucking Landorus, I feel. So, yeah, although Gengar is going to be able to knock out Giratina, we do kind of die to Life Orb here, and then Landorus is going to come in. And we are paralyzed Solgaleo, and Earth Power is going to be able to knock out Solgaleo. Honestly surprised Solgaleo got knocked out by that, because Solgaleo is a fat fucker, but it doesn't have Prism Armor like Necrozma Duskmane does, so it makes sense. We're going to see GG's from Bashta. That is going to be it for the week. Did I see any heat in this battle? Not really. I wasn't impressed. And I feel like I didn't really see anything cool here either, fortunately. I haven't given myself Heat of the Week in like 3 seasons. I am leaning towards Laser Focus Yveltal being Heat of the Week. Kelly didn't work. This thing died, but also I think killed 2 Mons. Let's see, nothing there. I like the Arceus bug, but it's a cool set, but I don't feel much from it, really. I do like, it's not really Heat, but I do respect Calm Mind and Meteor Beam on the same set. Typically, I would say like you run Power Herb, Meteor Beam, or Calm Mind. Um, Meteor Beam is just faster setup. I'm not really sure why we're running both here, but like, shoutouts King. I mean, Terrapagos only needs to click Terra Starstorm 7 times in most matchups, anyways. So, kudos. I think I saw it. Charm is interesting, but Charm didn't work. Fuck you. Xerneas also didn't come out this battle. Curse Spectre. I like the Curse Spectre. If it's not Yveltal, I think it could be Spectre. Let me see. The Mewtwo sets were interesting. Both of these. Yeah, I didn't see anything else though. So, yeah. Thank you everyone that played their games this week. Wow, this video's an hour long. I mean, hey, it just means I spent more time like looking at this shit. But I also spent like 2 minutes yelling at Luca Chan. So, anyway, I will see you guys for week 2. Thank you for everyone that watched this far, and I will see you guys next week. And I will definitely announce the Heat of the Week winner at some point. So, yeah, bye.